Reno cell tower. Where you at? I'm here. Can you guys see me? Yeah. Who's got the popcorn? Tell a friend. Who's got their popcorn? Everybody got their popcorn? Popcorn. All right. So, put this on that so it keeps the phone nice and cool. Got your popcorn. Okay, here's the deal. I hope an alert went out to everybody. Yo, what's up, everybody? I'll give it a couple seconds since we're lagging on the alert here, so I don't have to go through a whole bunch of things. This is going to be a super long video, but I'm going to ask some questions. Hopefully, you guys can respond in the comments there live. And for those of you that watch this on the record side later, do me a favor and no alert, huh? Okay, well, hey, shit happens, I guess. So what is better when it comes to being an owner operator, lease operator, as far as percentage goes? Because you hear these numbers being thrown around by a lot of people that don't know what the hell they're talking about. But you hear these numbers. You're hearing 73%. You're hearing 74 and 85 and 80% and all this bullshit, right? You hear all these numbers. It's very confusing because honestly, when you hear the number 85% or 86% or 88%, it sounds so great, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound wonderful? Like you hear 88%, like you're getting a huge, well, Bill, what's up? You're getting a huge percentage at 88%. You think it's huge. However, when you're getting a percentage like 88%, okay, that's very high. So it's very hard for a company to make money, which they're in the business to do. Very hard for them to make money at that level. So this is basically what happens. Unless you're getting a square deal, 100% straight out deal, here's a question I will ask. If you're leased on to a company and they tell you that your ELD costs $10 a week, now that's high, obviously, but what I'm using it as an example. If they say that it costs $10 a week, how do you really know that it actually costs $10 a week? Could it potentially cost $5 a week and the company's trying to make a little extra scratch off of you by doubling that up? What up, coach? Share this out. Could that ELD potentially cost $5 a week and they're charging you 10? I don't know why we jumped towers right there. That was ridiculous. Are we back? We should be good. Here's what I was saying. Could these charges be inflated by the company that's charging you them? I mean, they could say that your occupational insurance is $19, but it could really be $10. They could say that it's $30 and it could really be $20. If you're not seeing their invoice, if you're not seeing the company have you lease on, and I could say, hey, somebody type refresh in there. For those of you that can't see, hit refresh. Somebody could say, I can create a company and I could say, hey, your bobtail insurance is $250 a week. Your bobtail liability, all that kind of, it's $250 a week. When really, I'm only paying, when in reality, I might only be paying $187 a week and I'm charging the driver $250. See, these are things, yes, you do. They have the upper hand because no one's ever showing you the real numbers. Take Prime, for example, right? Remember back when LaShawn and those guys were at Prime and they were talking about the white sheets. You never got to really see what they were making per mile. So you never really knew what the real numbers were. Same thing goes for, ladies and gentlemen, same thing goes for deductions. You have no, whatever they tell you it is, because you don't know what the insurance company's really charging them. You don't know what the ELD company's really charging them. You don't know what they're really paying for DAT access. You don't know any of this. So you could potentially be getting cheated out of hundreds of dollars a month, thousands of dollars a year that should be going into your pocket, into your bank, because you're not getting a square deal. You're not getting an honest deal in trucking. Now, people can tell you, oh, come get 73%, come get 74, 75, 76, 77. They're saying those numbers online without giving you any details. They're not telling you that in order to get that 73%, you've got to, here we go. We should be back. Sorry. Bear with me. But here's the deal. You could be potentially being cheated. You could potentially be getting cheated. You could potentially be cheated out of thousands of dollars a year, hundreds of dollars a week or a month, because you don't know the real numbers of what you should actually be paying. And a lot of companies do this, okay? A lot of companies do this. It's just what happens. But when it comes to these percentages, if you think about it, what's better? 90%, but you pay everything. 90% and you pay everything, or 75% and the company pays everything. Or 80% and the company pays everything. Refresh. You know what I'm saying? You could be potentially getting cheated out of a lot of money here. When you do these, charge you an extra percentage. They nickel and dime you. What we need, ladies and gentlemen, for owner-operators is an honest trucking company that gives you a square deal, straight out, no fucking hidden fees, no deductions, none of that shit. If they say it's 75% to the truck, no deductions, I'm talking IFTA, insurance, trailer, all that shit. That's what we need. Honest trucking when it comes to that. We don't need 85%, 86% after this much, and 84 and 87 and blah, blah, blah. That's all trickery. It's all trickery. There's always fine print when it comes to that shit. You got, and listen, company can tell you they're giving you 88% all day long, but could they potentially be making up? Could they potentially be making up a few dollars on the back end by charging you an extra 10 for this, an extra 20 for that, an extra 550 here, an extra 3 here, an extra 2 here? They make up their money. Trust me, companies aren't set up to lose. Remember that. These yahoos can get on YouTube all day long, say, oh, we're going to give you this, going to give you that, going to give you this, going to give you that, going to give you this. Okay, well, what are you taking from it? Because there ain't no company out there that's just going to give, especially in this kind of market. Can we not agree on that? If you agree that a company could be making money off the back end on those deductions, tell me, say in the comments, I agree. Tell me, I agree. Put it in there. There you go. Jerry Dunn was first. He agrees. TJ agrees. Bandit agrees. Everybody agrees. Mark agrees. Everybody agrees. Because the fact remains, ladies and gentlemen, there isn't a company out there right now that offers a square deal that's showing you all the numbers. True, 100% true, transparent trucking. Transparent. You can show me rate cons all fucking day long, but show me what you're really paying for my insurance. Show me what you're really paying to give me next day pay. Show me what you're really paying to deposit money into my account. Show me what you're really paying for in my insurance. I don't want no markup. I want no fucking markup. Just so you can claim you're giving me a great deal. Nah, not the deal. That's what everybody needs. That's what everybody wants. Square deal. a true 100% transparent deal. And for the love of Christ, or whatever you hold holy, do not take advice. Do not take advice. Just don't take advice. Don't make decisions based on the word of somebody who has never done or used what the fuck they're trying to sell you. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? Hello, come in, Spectre. What's up? I mean, you're not going to buy... Listen, here's the deal. You probably shouldn't buy a jet ski from an Eskimo. I don't know if that's a really good analogy or not. I'm trying to read some of the comments now. Never buy an AC unit from an Eskimo is better. Okay, there you go. I mean, they probably don't use AC very much. Don't cry over spilled milk. No one should. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Star Car Dave. Oh, what's up, Dave? I forgot you changed your name. But don't you agree, Dave? You've been in the business a while. You know what I'm harping at. You know what I'm harping at. Companies can skim a little and add it into whatever. Okay? They just can. There shouldn't be requirements on what you have to do to get the percentage that you signed up for. Okay? There just isn't. There shouldn't be. You know, someone asked me, do I think the Travel Loco is guilty of doing that? No. I don't know is the honest answer. I don't know. And I can't say that I do know. I can't give you a 100% answer whether they are or are not, because I have never seen the actual cost of doing some of those transactions. And that goes for every company. You don't know what the true cost of those transactions are unless they're showing you their bill from wherever they're performing those transactions. I'm just telling you that that's just the way it is. Now, there might potentially be some shit in the works over here. There just might. But that's to be discussed later down the road. But what I'm telling you is just be careful. 73%, you got to hit $4,000. If you don't hit $4,000 revenue, you're down to 68. 5%. Now, I'm not saying that if you had 39.50 that would happen. But technically it could happen, because that's the agreement you're signing. That's potentially the agreement you're signing. You know what I mean? You just gotta be careful. Yeah, I agree there, Just Trucking. I agree. I mean, guys, if someone is on there telling you about a company and they say, you don't get the deal unless you put my name down, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? You don't get the deal unless you put my name down. No deal for you unless you put my fucking name down. You know what I mean? No deal for you unless you put my name down. No deal for you unless you put my name down. You don't get the deal unless you've got to put my name down there. Gotta put my name. Take it easy. Put my name. No soup for you. You don't get no soup. So I'm just telling you guys to be careful. And this isn't directed at Traveloco. This isn't directed at Little Guy. This is being put out there as general knowledge, general information, my opinion on these percentages, my opinion on percentage-based deals, and where it's a listen. Not many people are willing to shine a spotlight on the fact that you could be getting cheated out of shit. And I think for all of you other YouTube guys that have been owner-operators, are owner-operators, you should raise that question to your audience. Do something to, I guess, somewhat protect your audience from potentially being taken advantage of. That's all I'm saying. I think it's time that drivers built a company for themselves. Not an ex-driver that built a company. Not a guy whose daddy was a driver. Not a guy who just loves big trucks. None of that shit. A company built by current drivers. Company built by drivers. That's just the way it's got to be. And somebody will do it eventually. And it will be a place where owner-operators, it'll be a place where owner-operators will actually get a real deal. Where they'll get a square deal, a fair deal. That's all anybody wants. That's all anybody wants, is really a fair deal. Everybody knows that everybody's in business to make money. That's why we all go to work. That's why you start businesses. That's why some of you guys have got your own authority. All of those things. Yeah, right, Yukon? Take it up. I got that white. I got that green. I got that brown. Take it up to 22 for the real deal. Everybody that has a CB knows where that place is at. But that's all. I mean, can I agree? Can we all agree? Can everybody please say fair deal? Just fair deal. Fair deal. Fair deal. That's all anybody wants in a trucking company, is a fair deal. True transparency. You know, if the company's paying, you know, whatever, if they're paying for your insurance to their insurance company, then the deduction that you pay should be $237 on your settlement. And they should prove that to you by showing you their policy, their invoice, their cost. That's true transparency. It's true transparency. Listen, you can put a monkey in a turtleneck and give him a fucking sham wow. It doesn't mean the monkey knows how to use it. Just saying. You can put anybody in a dress shirt. You can put anybody in a dress shirt and tell them to to sell. Sell, baby, sell. And they can do it. Fucking trained ape can sell people slushies at the 7-Eleven. All right? They just can't. And you can dress them all up, bells, whistles. Listen, hey, fucking, as the old saying goes, chrome don't get you home. All right, just doesn't. Not making money? Oof. Motherfucker, sitting for a couple weeks in this kind of market? Oh my gosh. Can I ask the question, how come that pretty Kenworth that I'm letting little guy drive, how come that pretty Kenworth of mine just isn't pulling a load yet? I'm just curious. I mean, come on now. I mean, hello. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking. How come that shit hasn't been top priority? You know? Should have been. Should have been. Maybe it takes a little while to get those pedal extenders and booster seat installed. Probably got to have one of the DOT officers come out and check it, make sure it's done right. You know, like when you're a first-time parent and you go down to the police station, they make sure you put the car seat in right. Probably the same situation. So, I mean, we want little guy to be safe. We don't want him getting ejected out the windshield, which I don't think could happen because he'd hit the dash first. You know, I think you got to be over 5'5" to get ejected. It's getting the competition information to use against your carrier for pricing becomes a huge problem when bidding with freight. I don't know. I don't think you're talking to me, Dave. I don't know who you're talking to. But, I mean, that's the thing, guys. You just got to remember, man. You just got to remember. You just got to remember it. That you never know if you're getting a fair deal unless you're seeing all the paperwork on the deal. I mean, all of it. So, anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got. I'm going to head into Zello and talk some more about this because I think this is an important topic. I hope that other YouTube creators, content trucking creators, creator truckers, content truckers on YouTube, 18-wheeler CDL, big rig drivers will be out there and create something about this. Put it in a nicer way, you know. Do what I can, be soft with it. But, you know, that's the deal. Do me a favor, guys. Follow me on Instagram. Link in the description. I'm going to start doing some Instagram live feeds. I hear that's the place to go where you want to cry and bitch about shit. So I'm going to go do that over there. But right now I'm going to leave here. I'm going to go into Zello for the rest of my drive home, which is about another 30 minutes, 35 minutes or so. So if you want to join me, go to Zello, hashtag DawgPound on the Zello, Z-E-L-L-O app. Download it, it's free. Walkie-talkie situation. That's all I got. Everybody be safe. Enjoy your evening. I'll have another video coming up soon. I did share one of Billy Raines' videos, which I'm going to be reposting. Go and check it out. It should be in my community situation. Go and check that out. Give Billy Raines a subscription. And I'll see you guys in Zello. Peace. Everybody be safe. Okay? Don't fall for the trickery. Don't get tricked. Okay? Do a baggage check.